It is completely understandable to feel anxious and uncertain after reporting workplace harassment, especially when you are left waiting for a response. That silence can be really tough, and you might wonder if your concerns are even being addressed. The direct answer is yes. You absolutely can and should ask Human Resources for an update on your harassment complaint. It is entirely within your rights as an employee to be informed about the status of your report and the general steps being taken. Maintaining open communication helps ensure the process moves forward and you feel supported. The primary reason you can ask for an update is that Human Resources departments have a responsibility to address complaints of harassment promptly and thoroughly. They are typically tasked with investigating these matters to maintain a safe and compliant work environment. While HR needs to protect the privacy of all parties involved, they also have an obligation to communicate with the complainant about the investigation process and its progress, even if they cannot share specific details about others. When you decide to follow up, consider sending a concise and professional email. This creates a clear, documented record of your inquiry. You should refer to the date you initially filed the complaint and briefly restate that you are seeking a status update. You can ask general questions such as, what is the typical timeline for an investigation like this? Or, can you confirm the general next steps in the process? It is also appropriate to ask if there is anything further you need to provide, or if there will be any follow-up interviews. Remember that while HR will likely avoid sharing confidential details about other employees, they should be able to provide you with information about the investigative timeline, who is conducting the investigation, and what general actions are being taken to address your concerns. If you do not receive a satisfactory response or feel that your complaint is not being taken seriously, keep detailed records of all your communication, attempts, and consider seeking advice from an employment law professional. By proactively checking in, you are not being demanding, but rather demonstrating that you are taking this matter seriously and are engaged in the process. This helps to ensure accountability and shows that you expect your concerns to be handled with the gravity they deserve, ultimately contributing to a safer and more respectful workplace for everyone.